We are here at the Donnelly Convention Center in Rosemont for the 11th annual Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals, and I'm here proud to present my showcase, which is the 1969 300 Deluxe Post Sedan Chevelle. What's special about it is this was the baseline model, and in 1969 was the only year that you can order a Super Sport package on a baseline model. That's what was very unique about it. Even to this day, a lot of people question that and they don't know that. So someone like myself comes into play and I educate the muscle car fan and the enthusiast about these cars. I happen to own the registry for these cars, and I have a track of the ones that are real in my registry. So what made these a little different than your coupe is the vent window and the quarter glass frame around the perimeter, which in essence the drag racers loved for multiple reasons. Number one, it made the car more rigid. So when those drag racers accelerated and went down that quarter mile, that car was a little more stable than your coupe. And that's why the drag racers really wanted these cars and bought these cars. The baseline models, believe it or not, they're very difficult to restore. The reason why is because all the unique parts that are on these cars that make them unique. For example, the windshield wiper motor. It's totally different. It's a 2-speed wiper motor, and the wipers are not recessed. They're up above the hood. So the configuration for just the wiper motor is very unique and hard to find. That's just one example. Another example is the ever so hard to find rubber floor mat. These cars were what I call taxi cab interiors. Very basic, very plain Jane, but that made them very muscular, very macho looking interior. You could not get the big block unless you ordered the SS package. So the SS package would have consisted of 4 possible engines. Your 396 350 horse engine, your 396 3¼ horse engine, your 396 solid lifter 375, or possibly if you were smart enough and it could be done, you can order something bigger like a 427 L88. I haven't seen one of those yet, but things were possible back in '69. That's what it was, a great year for ordering cars and checking off those specialty boxes. Approximately 1,400 of them were built. As of today, I have 64 in my registry. I believe there's probably 100 out there total, and I get phone calls from people all over the world, saying, wanting to know about these cars, and they pop up from time to time. And when people call me, I go through a rigorous process of determining what it is. I want it to be real, but a lot of cases, people, they don't know a lot about these cars, and I'm there to help them figure out what it is. So I had the privilege of bringing 5 of them. And these are my family of guys that I consider my friends, and it's just unique to have them all together in one roof and to share this experience. So this car used to belong to me, and about 8 years ago I decided to sell it. This person that owns this car, his name is Kurt Burdick from Wisconsin. He took it to the next level. So this car, I have a deep passion for this car, and I'm so happy that it's in Kurt's hands. Because he's doing all the right things to show off this car and let this car educate the people of what a real SS 396 300 Deluxe Post car is. Don't quote me on this, but I believe this car runs in this trim a low 12 configuration. And he's a great driver and a great representative. I mean, he beats the snot out of this car, and that's what it's all about. We just took it to Ohio. We took it to the drag strip. He broke the rear end in it. But we brought it back home. He connected with this great guy that knows how to restore these rear ends and these cars, and bingo, everything's back to good, the normal. If anybody's interested in contacting me and learning more about these cars, you can reach me at abodymuscle@aol.com. Love to educate these people on all the vast opportunities to have such a unique car. And next year, for the 50th anniversary, I will be putting on another interesting showcase. It will be about the Oldsmobile next year. It'll be the Rally 350 Oldsmobile. So I'm going to try to get as many as we can next year. We'll see what we can come up with. But that'll be exciting for next year, for 2020.